not have to do. You do not have to do it on display. You don't have to go. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm gonna stand my foot. No, nobody has to do that. It's gross, and it's very weird.
But your toes are pretty.
I said it's gross, and I hear. I say it's gross, and all of a sudden I hear from my headphones. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck, Crystal? The shit. Your toes are pretty, everyone. Nah, gross. Keep those toes away, your little stinky feet. The worst.
Oh my God.
The worst is so many, and you know what? I will say this right away.
I'm gonna mold my foot for you, smell and all.
I would beat you to death. I would beat you to death with the mold. I'll tell you that right now. No, but there's so many women that, especially during the summertime, like to display their feet. I'll tell you right now, women, there's a lot of you have ugly fucking feet. Put that shit away, okay? Not everybody has it, and you know what? That's fine. It's okay. But just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean you have to too. It's okay. It's fine. And you know what? The more people look at your feet because you're drawing their attention to it, the weirder they fucking look. Because I'll tell you right now, if I see some wonky foot with like a pinky toe sticking outside of a shoe, I won't stop looking at it all night. I'll just be like, anybody else see this shit? Nobody's gonna comment on this shit? But it's like, you see a foot with this pinky. This pinky just sticking right out.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, what the? Buy bigger shoes. It's only now, like, the more I learn about just how different men and women are and everything, the more I realize how fucking funny Al Bundy was. Where women, like, and you know what, like, there's so many episodes of that where I was like, because I was fat when I was watching it, I'm like, well, he's kind of a dick. And now I'm going, nah, that shit's funny. That is really funny. Because there's times when I'm like, I'll grab a shirt and I'll be like, oh, that's only 2X, I don't fit that. And people are like, you don't fit in 2X? I thought you always used to wear 2X. I'm like, yeah, I'm a lot fatter now, so thanks for pointing that out. And I'm like, but you just...
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, no, you just adapt and you go forward. But some people are like, nah, I've been a size 6. You're like, you ain't a size 6 anywhere, okay? So just get the fuck out, okay? And especially during quarantine, I'm thinking everyone's going to start shopping at the fat guy store.
I'm going to get to start shopping in the women's section.
Let's expand on that, what you actually mean, because...
For clothes, because I have no tits and no ass and stuff, so I have to shop at the kids section.
There we go.
But now that they're growing, I get to wear women's clothes now, and it's awesome.
Because
I don't have to have butterflies all over my clothes. I don't know. Now I just choose to.
See, the best part about that was in the beginning, it was that Crystal was turning into a woman, okay? And now, no, she just wears children's clothing. The best part is people are dressing their children sluttier and sluttier every year. So, it works out. There's a balancing act with everything.
Oh my God, it's too much for me. I'm like, some of this stuff, I'm like,
honestly,
I can't wear that.
You know what the funny thing is? That, like, I remember being, like, wearing, like, 11, 12 years old, and picture day, like, girls had nice, frilly, pretty dresses. Yeah. And, like, and that was it. Like, that was, and like, I would come in a suit, I'd be like, yeah, I'm ready for my hat, you know.
I loved it.
But that's the thing, is like, so I remember I was the oil, I would fill up all the oil and antifreeze and all that stuff at Canadian Tire. I had a part-time job. It was a second part-time job because I worked at my dad's shop first, but I would I remember once I was stocking stuff, and so I'm like 17 years old, I think, and I hear, excuse me, can you help me? And I kind of, because I was leaned over, and I kind of looked, and I saw leggings, and I was like, very nice. And as my eyes went up, I was like, very nice, very nice, very nice. And then I saw her face, and I'm like, God damn, you're 14, what the fuck? And I literally took and I was a big guy then. I jumped like fucking 5 feet, where I was like, wow, don't come near me. I'm like, what do you need help with? And she's like, do you know where this is? I'm like, way over there. Just go over there and someone will help you. Maybe someone of your own gender just... And I'm like, I'm 17, and this girl freaked me the fuck out because I'm like, she had a very nice body on her. But I was like, no, not okay. This is not okay. I am whoa. And that's the thing is like it freaked me out so badly. I was just like,
it's a very tight range for women in order to like be able to dress like that where it's not like super appropriate after a certain age. Like, you know what I mean?
know.
Because it's like from 20 to 30 and then it kind of ends. Because after 30, for me, I have a hard time. I have long legs, so everything I put on looks like booty shorts. Like in the summertime or short dresses.
Every woman that's watching this is going, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
But they all have their cleavage out all year round.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, you do, baby. And we love it. This is a titty-loving show, baby.
Hey, no, it's not. It's an itty-bitty titty committee-loving show. Woo! Go, ladies.
Itty-bitty titty committee-loving show. That I'm stealing.
And we can wear the pretty bras. Y'all have to wear your beige old lady bras.
I love you and your beige old lady bras. No problem, baby. I'm all for you. Well, that's, you know what the funny thing is? Listen, you know
I
what?
put that out there because I know there's judging
Not to objectify
happening.
women or men in that way. It's more so that
I love men with big titties.
Well,
Okay.
well, that's the thing. I don't know. I have no titties. I'm great. This is the advantage of Dino is I have no tits whatsoever.
Yeah.
Actually, the weekend show. Yeah, I'm.
He can move.
I am all man, baby. No. It was funny actually. Somebody gave me a joke at the show. The headliner, he was like, "Hey, try this joke," and I was like, "That's a great joke. I'm gonna work on that." He's like, "Use it." I'm like, "Nah, I gotta ferment it in my head, right?" But it was along the lines of me getting fatter and not getting tits. It's like, what's the point of getting fatter if you're not going to get tits? And I'm like, yeah, I don't have any titties. It's great because
awesome.
I'll go on stage and I'll just start bouncing my pecs.
I thought I'd be able to. I just wanted to lick my own nipple just once. You should totally work with that. Like, it's yours.
All I can think of is Family Guy, where he's like, and I'm like, and that's you know what the worst part is. If I were to throw up, like the way I throw up, it's like, and it would just. Everything would get fucked. The new computer is fucked. The camera's fucked. My fancy douche cup from Starbucks is fucked. And
his cameras in everybody's homes are fucked.
that's right, everyone. Dino is watching. I've written down that my title is Dino is watching, just because. Yeah, why not? I'm not like I'm watching as an observer, not as a pervert. I don't have my dick in my hand or anything like that. I'm just studying. It's different. It's for scientific purposes. And as your lord, I am telling you that this is important.
I love the lordship. That will never get old.
Never in a million years. I will go to the hospital and they're like, "Oh, do you have a preface to your name?" Be like, "A lord." Yeah, I'm a lord, and they'll be like, "What? I'm a lord." That's right. I have documentation and everything. Fuck you. Why not?
Oh my god! I wonder if you get to travel right now. Because you're royalty.
It's a good question. That's a good question. Well,
I know, right? Because aren't like you guys allowed to travel right now? I think like diplomatic people are allowed to travel.
I'm a lord of the people. I don't put myself above. Only culturally and for intelligence and my lineage, but not to lord it over the people. I help the people raise themselves.
To a leather-bound thesaurus.